Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. So we just had a fight with some Noxahares that were attacking a caravan. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get there in time to save the caravan, but we were able to get their revenge and defeat the Noxahares. Well, that was kind of weird. For some reason, I just teleported. All right, I guess that's a little bit of a bug, maybe. All right, so we're going to continue on the road over to Adlerwacht. The whole idea of this is we're going to go and buy some more war dogs. And then from there, I'm not really sure. We could maybe get some contracts, faction contracts up here. All right. Okay, for a second there, I was starting to wonder if we were really bugged out there, because it didn't seem like it wanted to go into town. Okay, so I think I have 2 dogs to buy, so let's do that. And then we're going to go into the marketplace and sell these teeth. Go ahead and sort our inventory. And then the men that need it we'll get dogs. So you get a dog, you get a dog, and also I forgot to do it. Let's go ahead and buy some bandages. Oh, there aren't any here. Okay, well, I think I know a town that there will be some, so we'll go for that journey. There's not a whole lot in this town, and there's no contracts, so we'll leave. And I'll go over to Schweikhof, which should be a town that we have good relationship with. And at the very least, we'll get food, because we are a little low on that. And we'll see. If there's no faction contracts, we might just take any old contract so that we're employed. We have a fair amount of money, but just... Okay, so we got a 1 skull contract. There has been some raids going on here. So, while that is the case, they won't have as many goods offered to us. But we can buy the bandages we are looking for. And I'm going to buy some cheese, give us a little bit longer of a duration for the rations. And let us go ahead and equip our archer with the bandages that we're looking for. And of course, we'll sort our inventory yet again. All our men are healed up. I think I'm going to grab this man just because I'd like to keep leveling him up. So, Burkhard here. Well, on the other hand, we could just keep him in reserve for those times when we have an injury, but we need to keep going. Everybody's in really good spirits, too. That's nice. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. Hans will just stick in the back, and when we need him, he'll be there for us. Alright, let's see what this 1 skull contract is. A dog is snoring at the feet of Balanov Schweikhof. He leans forward to gently pat the hound behind its ears. I hear you have a nose for finding people, Sellsword, for solving problems. You nod. It's true, after all. Good, good. I have a task for you, a simple one. Something of great value to me has been stolen, my golden talisman. I need you to track down those who have stolen it, kill them, obviously, and then bring it back to me. Or bring back the item. So it's worth to you. 120, we need to be paid more. 540, alright, I accept. That's not a lot for us, but it at least keeps us employed. It might get rid of the raiding penalty to this town. So I accept this contract. This should be a nice easy one for us anyway. Alright, so there's the footsteps, so we'll go that way. We might get to them at nighttime, which is not ideal, but all things considered, nighttime is actually not as threatening to us as it may be to other bands. As much as it hampers the ability of our archer, we don't have that many archers, so we don't really need to be as successful at night. Vision is reduced, which has some problems, but I think the strategy I use is just not as effective. Oh, there they are. They are probably going to be able to flee into these woods before we get to them, or possibly into the hills. Either thing is going to make life difficult for me. Ah, the thieves are quite human. A simple crew of vagabonds and brigands. They arm themselves as you order your men to attack. To arms. So a few brigand marksmen and some brigand raiders. I think we're equipped enough and experienced enough to deal with this kind of threat at this point. And terrain seems alright enough. We are more than likely going to have to come up at them because they have ranged combatants. They're probably going to try and pick away at us. Okay, so far so good. Crossbowman's gonna get a shot. Oh, he's gonna hold it. All right, yeah. So they're just turtling because they have a numbers disadvantage, which is all the worse when you consider the dogs that we have. I mean, we count as having 16 men more or less, although dogs are not necessarily as good as a man is, but. Okay, just continue to waltz forward and do our shield wall, our pretty standard strategy when we have to deal with these guys. The only real liability is Gunther, who cannot put up a shield wall and advance with the men because of his lame foot. Forever ago that we got that. Even though I did get a trait that should have overrid that, for whatever reason, it has not. I guess they did that on purpose so you can't cheapskate your way out of an injury. Alright, so we should be able to gain the high ground here. And I might as well shoot at somebody that's going to be an easy target. Ideally, I'd like to hit this crossbowman. Yeah, we'll go for the shot. Alright, didn't hit him. But when you fire into a crowd, there's always a chance that you'll hit a different target, so not that big of a deal. Okay, there's a crossbow shot. Okay, putting up spear walls. I mean, that's nice and everything, but the longer we take to get there, the more I take my time, the tired he's gonna get doing that kind of thing, so he can go ahead if he wants to. But they're putting up their shield walls. Again, they'll be tired out by doing that. Granted, I'll be tired out by advancing the way I am. And we'll just continue to wait with the back line. That's an unlucky shot. We may just back off with that man so that he doesn't go down under another lucky crossbow shot. Because it did take half his health. Okay, Gunther's going to walk forward. Again, he's not going to be able to put up a shield wall, but that's okay. We'll end his turn. Next turn, he'll be able to. Okay, so he put up his spear wall again. He's going to be rather fatigued. There's no way he's going to be able to do that next turn. Which is ideal because we didn't want to engage them anyway this turn. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue with the shield wall. At this point, I actually probably should have shifted down the line. I mean, I could still do that, but... Okay, shield wall up. So step forward and turn. Not sure if I can take the shot that I'm looking for. 52%. Alternatively, I could move forward with the men and maybe get a better shot here. No, actually it is worse. Alright, well that's alright. This man, I'm just gonna back off and get him out of the fight. He doesn't need to die for a fight that we should easily win, so I'm not gonna leave the luck at play in this particular fight. Okay, they're keeping their shield wall going. We're gonna back or wait. Okay, lucky miss. Well, it missed. Okay, another miss. I could fire now, and I don't see a reason why not. Well, we hit somebody we wanted to hit. Okay, this man's just gonna end turn. Alright, now we're gonna engage, so shield wall and shimmy down. End turn. Shield wall, shimmy down. Oh, I forgot about his spear wall. And turn. I might want to wait with this man before we go. Because this guy, well, he's going to go next. So that was kind of an oversight. And I probably shouldn't have moved in there. But it worked out in the end because we shield walled first. Okay. So he probably blew through a lot of his stamina doing that crap. Okay. So, fuel all up. Move in. I probably should have switched to the hatchets now that I think about it, but that's okay. Move in. And turn. This guy's going to take a little bit longer to get to the line, but I think it's wiser to wait rather than move him into a position here where he could be attacked without his shield wall up. Anyway, he gets a defense to this man. Okay, so now it's time to step in and do some good damage here. I'm not actually sure what the ideal placement is for these men. Probably here. Okay, good hit. So we'll shift here. This guy doesn't have a shield wall up, so I figure we aim for him. And we'll go after the man with the Morning Star. Okay, good damage. He does also have bleed. Okay, they did a switcher Maru. Which makes sense. So now they have a complete shield wall up in my face. I can't shift over to try and kill this man, so we're just going to have to attack into their shield wall. This man's the best chance to hit. Okay, fortunately it failed. I could put out my dogs now, but I want to wait a little bit longer. Just because I don't want the dog to stop here. So we'll wait one more turn. Oh, they're trying for my back line, perhaps? Okay. 40, 26, 30. So we'll go for the 40. Oh, wow. Good hit. Again, I think I want to wait on the dog. I just want to make sure where it's going to be and when we put it out there that it's going to do what we want it to. So we'll end turn. Okay, 42 here, 61 here. There we go, good hit. Okay, Archer. We'll move there. Now this guy's going to be a hard target. So I think we go another step. And we shoot here. There we go, down. Okay, so he's putting up the counterattack. Okay, this man's just running. So they're both the same chance to hit here, so I'm just going to go for one. It doesn't really matter. I went for that man because he was a little bit less armored. We're going to shield wall up, though. Okay, and 56. Okay, that guy's really hurting. 52. I might not be able to put up a shield wall if I do that, though. But just be safe and shield wall. Okay, we have a chance to kill this guy. Wow, I can't believe he's still alive. We'll shield wall, though, just be safe. I think the same thing here. We're going to have to shield wall just to be on the safe side. And shield wall. And that's pretty much it. Fatigue's starting to set in on the men. I should be able to step in here. Oh, he's going to be full flee. I'm still going to put up the shield wall in case we get a shot from this crossbow, though. Okay, and turn. Because crossbows can take you down real quick. Alright, this guy is still standing, so we're going to go for him. Alright, unfortunate. Dog, no dog. See, I think the problem with the dog is the dog might take a crossbow shot to the face and die. I really don't feel like we have to chase these guys down as long as we get our objective. So, I think I'm going to just not. Because we're going to win this, I think, regardless. And more than likely what the dog is going to do is come after these guys. So, yeah. Yeah, they're just going to run. We'll let them run. That's fine. We've seen the consequence sometimes of going after them needlessly. Alright, so we're going to have another fleer here soon. $50, $68, $50. I think we go after the guys that are still here with us. Let's go after this man. Okay, now we've got 2 fleers. At this point, again, I could put out on a dog, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's go for a long range shot. Alright, we tried. See, that's why I put the shield wall up. That exact reason. Now, I was hoping that it would have blocked whatever shot, but... Alright, let's try and chop these men down. Let's go for this man because he has better armor. Okay, step up. That'll be it for his move. Okay, fatigue is starting to get the better of my men. Do a chop. That'll be it. Poke him. Down he goes. Let's move into position to attack. If he tries to run. This bush prevents me here. This guy just took a crossbow bolt to the face, so we're gonna run his ass out of there. So he doesn't die. Okay, apparently we were able to hold off here. I can't get into a position to attack this turn, so instead I'm going to move around. Okay, you're going to end turn. So they are going to stick around and shoot at me, huh? Alright, well they're going to have to deal with my dogs, perhaps. And he goes. You know, why you gotta piss me off like that? Okay. We might not have a good shot here now. But he's gonna run. Yeah, you take your shots at me, you're gonna pay for it. Alright, anyone that's really tired needs to recover here. Alright, the idea here is that we overwhelm the archer. Cover. Cover. You can recover, I guess. Okay. Now I'm hoping that this man... Oh, I guess we could have set out another dog. will not be able to kill the dogs with a knife. Their handlers are on the way. I'm not going to take that shot. I also don't want to get hit in the face with a crossbow bolt and die with my archers, so we'll just play it safe and back off. Okay, he's gone. I mean, I would have happily let them run, but they had to go ahead and take pot shots at me before they left, so now they're going to get murdered. Yeah, he's hurting now. See if he can respond. Poor doggy. It's alright, we'll kill this bastard pretty soon. Just end your turn. Should be able to get into a position to attack. Alright, well, we made it out without taking too many injuries. Although a couple people got hit with crossbow bolts that did a fair amount of damage. We're gonna go ahead and loot this stuff up. We get a mail shirt. That's, you know, it's an upgrade. And some other stuff. I mean, it's getting to the point where we have enough kite shields to probably have our entire line have kite shields. And that will do. Battle's done, and the golden talisman was easy to find amongst the corpses of your enemies. You should probably return it to Balin of Swykov for just reward. Okay. Well, let's do a little bit of cleaning up before we do that. No level ups. But now we have the question of... Didn't I have mail for everybody? Huh, I could have swore I had mail for everybody. I guess that's not the case. Well, the basic mail shirt's going to be better than the worn mail shirt. So anyone that has okay fatigue, enough fatigue that I think they could take it. Oh, okay, so he has a reduction to fatigue, so I don't actually know if he could take it or not. And our guys that really can take the fatigue are the ones that already have the heavier armor. Well, I think Yanold the militiaman is a good candidate. And so is Burkhard, honestly. So which one's better, Burkhard or Yanold? I'd say Burkhard. So give him the mail. And now we have another set of lamellar armor to pass back to our men. So everybody in the back has a minimum lamellar armor. And I guess this guy could take some lamellar himself. I mean, that makes his fatigue so low that I don't know how useful he is. I am gonna swap out a man here because of the injury to Rabe here. All right, well, I think we are at a point that I can go ahead and put a cut in. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.